Hey guys, welcome to Intuitive Insights by Sensoray. I'm Sensoray. Today we're going to be doing a reading for Taurus for the month of May 2019. So I pulled two major arcana cards for you to see what the energy will be around this reading, and we got the Hermit and the Emperor. So if we talk about the Hermit by itself, this is all about going within, kind of finding that inner peace, bringing, what's inside on the outside, really getting in touch with who you are. You're going to be isolation a little bit, which is not bad unless it goes into the extreme. Then the Emperor, this is all about taking charge. This could be a father figure energy, but this is kind of being the leader. So if this was a job or anything, this is a huge promotion. This is where you kind of take on being the boss. If you look at these two together, to me this looks like you are going into a new job, a new relationship, a new energy. You're going to go into it alone with your kind of own lessons you've learned in life. You'll be following your own inner guidance and taking charge and leading. And this is all about kind of how to take control into your own world. So let's pull some tarot cards and see how this energy will apply for the month of May for Taurus. Angels and spirits, please send me one message for Taurus for the month of May 2019. Alright, we got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Alright, we got the Six of Swords. There's too many guys. Let's do this. Alright, we have the Three of Cups. Alright, and the Tower and the Four of Cups came out. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Alright, let's see what these cards mean for you. Alright guys, so let's take a look at these cards. So we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. If this was upright, it would typically mean walking away, leaving something behind emotionally. But with it in reverse, this is about trying it one more time. Giving yourself one more shot at whatever it is that you're emotionally tied to. If we still are considering the Hermit and the Emperor, this definitely could be about a relationship. You had went inside and kind of tried to find your center, what makes you happy emotionally. Whatever you choose, you're definitely going to go at this alone. You're only going to be taking your own advice. Even if someone tried to offer advice, I don't see you listening. Which is fine. I mean, sometimes we have to kind of do what we want, what we think is best, whether we are right or wrong. Sometimes that's the lesson we have to learn. Moving on, you have the Six of Swords. This is all about coming out of rough waters into calmer waters. So maybe giving yourself that one more shot at whatever the situation is. It might start working out for you. Following that is the Three of Cups. This is all about celebration. A lot of people will say, most of the threes, they say third party. It can mean that. It doesn't have to. I always take this one as a celebration card, especially when it's upright. But following it, you have the Tower and the Four of Cups come out. The Tower is all about things falling, an ending of something, an abrupt ending for something new to start. So it doesn't always have to be bad, because in order for something new and good to start, and whatever it is to keep you on your divine path, you have to have something in it, and that kind of foundation to be crumbled to be able to create a new one. With the Four of Cups, you can see this is the only other card besides the aces that have a hand come from the clouds, like a gift from the heavens, kind of. And this woman's not even paying any attention to it. So to me, the Tower can also be a divorce card. This could be, maybe you guys give your relationship another chance and things start to seem like they're going good. You start celebrating, but it looks like something's gonna fall. To me, there could be some sort of secret that comes out, something that causes things to fall. Then you do have this Four of Cups, where that cup is offered to you again. I'm not sure if you're going to want to take it this time, because you're not looking at it. You're kind of dwelling on these three cups right here. Because the Hermit and the Emperor card came out, and the Hermit's all about going within, I think that this is that moment when this Tower card comes down that you have to go within. That you really have to think about what makes you happy. Whether it's a job, relationship, whatever it is, you really have to go in and balance out what makes you happy, the pros and cons, because there will be something that rattles your life. It really shakes things up. I think you'll step into that energy of the Emperor, and you'll make that decision on if this emotional tie is healthy for you or not. But that's something that only you will be able to decide. When you get that opportunity to give the situation a second chance, just really be mindful of all the things that's happened in the past. I always say the best way to tell the future is to look at the past. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be some soul searching going on, and that's where that Hermit card came into play. Let's pull an Oracle of Advice and see what kind of advice we have for you, Taurus, for the month of 2019. Please send me a message for Taurus for the month of 2019. Message for Taurus for the month of May 2019. Alright guys, and we got number 43. And this is obsession, delusion, and self-interest. Nature never deceives. It is we who deceive ourselves. A stream of light penetrates a darkened room, revealing a solitary figure. Like Miss Havisham, the great expectations, she sits on a world of her own isolation. Her reflections are only her companions. She preens herself yet again, reassuring herself with false truths. The mirrors do not lie, but her obsession does, indulging her only with the images that she wants to see. Her excesses represent an ever-increasing desire to create an ideal that is never achieved or in reality is not even required. We should look in the mirror and see our true reflection as others would see us, and strip away the psychological makeup of ego and vanity. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of, this card is telling us all about like going within and really accepting the truth. And if we go to like the Eight of Cups, where this is kind of giving it one more chance, and I feel like you see that moment of ease where everything's just kind of stable, and you take that as, you know, this was the right decision. But whatever is meant to be will be, and whatever is not meant to be will fall. And you do have that Tower card. This woman is painting what she wants the world to be, and it's illusions of what she wants the world to be. So this is not always true. And maybe this might be something that you are doing, which is causing you to stay in a situation or deal with something emotionally that you might not get the outcome that you truly want. Alright guys, so to kind of sum this reading up, you know, if you're taking on that energy of the Hermit and going within, kind of to find those answers, we all want to kind of paint our reality, what we see in our mind, and that's just not reality. So after you go within, you're gonna have to take on the energy of this Emperor. And I mean, everybody at some point, if we want to reach the top, we gotta take on that energy of the Emperor. Because he's the one that's gonna decide. He's the one that's gonna make those decisions, and his choice is the last one, it's the one that counts. You definitely need to go within and reflect on the things, the relationships you have in your life. You know, what is truly serving you for your highest good, because I really see, you know, this being there's an energy there that is not filling you emotionally, and you might think it is because you're telling yourself it is, but when it all comes crashing down, even when that love is offered to you from the same person or another, you're not sure on whether you want to take it or not. If we're not sure if we want love of somebody or something, then more than likely we don't want it. I would definitely take the month of May as a time to just relax, reflect, refresh. You should find the answers by month's end on what's the best thing to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do, I'm just here to give you the messages from the divine. But be sure that we're painting our reality and not an illusion. You know, there's a mask being worn here for sure. And whether it's secrets that are being held from you or whatever, it will all come out by month's end. So just be mindful of people and kind of the reason why they're in your life, what they're trying to gain, if they're there for their own benefits or just because they truly have pleasure from your company. But remember, there will be that cup offered to you. There's a reason why you're not immediately accepting it. So remember that. All right, guys, I guess I'll see you next month. Peace.